Hi guys, and welcome back to Mr. Moo's modelling channel. Today is going to be update number 3 on the Harrier, and take it from there. I will get the camera pointed down at the bench and we'll get cracking on some work. So here we go. Okay then chaps, carrying on with the Harrier and the build. So I have done a little bit of work off camera, which I've just shown you. So we're now going to sort of see what we're going to be doing in our next steps. Here she is at the minute. Harrier, the wings are up. So we're making some good progress. As I say, this is going to be in flight, so we don't need to worry too much about undercarriage gear doors. I'm probably going to use that as the main undercarriage, well as the mounting point for the skewer. So basically, we're at that point where we can get the wings in on top of the fuselage, and they drop in quite nicely. There's just some slight gaps underneath the wings here, just there. Try and show it to the GoPro camera. I might get a better view. So we're just looking underneath here. There we go. We've just got a gap that runs along both sides. But I mean, that's hardly going to be noticeable. I mean, we could force the dihedral down and close the gaps, but I wonder if that's going to make the dihedral a bit too pronounced. Actually, I don't know. Let's have a look. I think it might make it a bit too down, to be honest. So I think I'm just going to fit it in, and then we'll come back and fit it with some perfect plastic putty, which is relatively easy to use because you can just wipe it off with a cocktail stick. So as it is, let's get those out of the way. Tamiya extra thin. Do like Tamiya extra thin, it works really well. Just let the capillary action work. To quote a certain Philip Flory, it's all about the capillary action. Nah, joking apart, I mean, when I was a kid, if I had this stuff, I'm sure my builds would have been a lot better. So not going to be too much talking on the video. I'll probably speed it up quite a bit as always. It seems to be working quite well. I don't want you to be sat there for hours, bored out of your tiny minds, me waffling on and on and on. So basically, yeah, it's going to be mounted in flight. I've got the tailplanes as if it's elevating, going up. So my plan is get it on a little base and sort of have a bit of a dynamic pose. So I need to do some work here. I need to get the shrouds of the air intakes on, but I need to spray the inside of them a bit first, so I'll do that before mounting them. So that can go as it is. We've crapped on with work on the sides. I think the next thing to do, realistically, is get the canopy masked up, I think. I don't know if it needs dipping in clear or not. I'd actually say, no, probably doesn't need dipping. It looks quite nice, to be honest. So I think that's going to be the job for this afternoon, and then the rest of the bits and bobs we'll do later. Come on, let's get this masked up then. Right, so there we have. Right, so there we have a mast canopy. I'm not the best at masking canopies. I'm a bit ham-fisted. If the masks weren't as expensive, I'd get a mask for every single kit. I just think they're good value for money. So yeah, it's time consuming, but it has to be done. Mask sets are a great alternative, but you know, £5 a mask. I paid what, I think £7.50 for this kit at a show. I mean, it's like 50% of the kit for a mask. It's just not viable economically. If it was like £2, then yeah, fair enough. But £5 for person packaging, no way. So mask it up. What I'll probably do is I will spray this with some neat Tamiya XF1 to line the inside. That just seals the mask down as well before I attach it to the aircraft. Actually, I might just attach to the aircraft and do so. So what we need to do now is I just need to tidy it around here and tidy where the canopy lays, because I think I've got a little bit of glue in there. Actually, it's not too bad. No, that's a pretty good fit. So I just need to repaint this. I'll brush paint that. We need to get the back piece onto here, which I'll attach with some PVA glue. We'll do that now, actually. So, wings on, canopy mast, that bit glued on. I think it's going to be near to be ready to move into the spray booth, more or less. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that needs painting, so I'll get that painted now. Do this. Now, as I said in one of the earlier videos, the most UK aircraft, British aircraft, modernish cockpits are dark Admiralty grey, which I don't have, but from my understanding, dark sea grey with a little touch of white in there lightens it up a bit, comes close to dark Admiralty grey, and what the scale effect will be fine. Now, for brush painting, these sort of acrylics, or the Tamiya acrylics, we all know it's really difficult to do so with just a normal brush and nothing else. However, once you get some of this magic juice, this paint retarder from Tamiya, it makes such a difference. So what we're going to do is we will get these mixed up. I'm not going to get the paint stirrer out for this one, because let's give that a damn good stir. There we go. And we just want about that much. That'll be fine. Boom. Before we end up with any catastrophes, let's get that one back on, and same with this one. Just a touch of white just to lighten it up. Give that a quick white. Wonderful. Right. So again, cap back on here before I end up knocking something over. There's paint retard, you don't need much of it. You can't get this in the UK, but you can get it easily off eBay or another sort of auction site like Amazon maybe. I got mine from eBay. It didn't even cost me that much with the postage. It took a while to get here, but I mean, we're not in any rush. Now, mix that in. It's only a little bushel, that's what I'm putting on here. Now, normally you'd expect this to be gloopy and not lay down properly, but look at that. I mean, it goes down an absolute treat. Not sure what the cowling colour is, so I'm just going to put this, let's say, approximation of dark Amelsy grey down, and then I'll do a bit of research. You might need paint in black, I'm not sure, but it'll be close enough for me. Boom, a little bit down here, there we go. Once you've got this paint retarder in, I mean, this brush is just as nice as a Vallejo model colour, or even like I really normally like enamels for brush painting. You know, I mean, they're very easy to use on a brush because it takes so long to dry. But this this paint retarder works an absolute treat. There we go, wonderful. Right, I'll leave that to dry. And people are probably going to scream here because all I do is literally rinse out my brush, knock most of it off, wipe the wet stuff here, and then I've got a little pot of airbrush cleaner. It's just Vallejo airbrush cleaner, which I then rub and brush around nicely, and that gets the rest of it off. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. There we go. And from time to time, I know you can get the master brush stuff, but my missus got loads of hair conditioner, and if it was good enough for her hair, it's good enough for my brushes. So I'll just pinch a little bit, keeping this Kinder Surprise thing, and just quickly rub it into the brush, and then wipe the excess off on the towel. There we go. And we have one nice point to brush. So as I was saying, the it works really well. The Tamiya paint brush, Tamiya acrylic brush retarder. I highly recommend that anybody get some of that who's got Tamiya acrylics or Guns acrylics. So yeah, there we are. I could just brush paint the inside of those with, yeah, let's do that. So chaps, there's the fruits of today's video. We have got the wings in place and glued them up. We know we're going to have some filling done underneath. Well, that's barely noticeable, more so this side than the other side. I'm still umming and ahhing, I might be able to glue it in. But wings on, painted that little bit up on the cockpit, that's where I had to sand it. We've got the air intakes painted up on the inside, and we've got the canopy mast and that bit glued together. So the next steps are going to be canopy on, air intakes on, mask up to the inside, and primer time. So yeah, it's coming along quite nicely, so happy days really. I've also been doing a bit of work off camera on some little bits and bobs of it, so let's pop that over there. We've got both paveways now, so those need painting up as well. I've got the Aiden gun pods, cannon pods, which have been assembled. Now, I need to do a bit of research now, because I know that these aircraft towards the later part of the Falklands War, they carry the Blue Evic ECM pod, which, as far as I understand, is just basically a blob on one of these. So I just think I need to make these bit bigger, but I'm not sure which one I'm on. So a bit of research on that. I've got the fuel tanks together and on pylons. These are going to be all over dark green according to the call out, so that's going to be easy enough to do. I have assembled the rotating jet nozzles, the 4 of them. There we go. That's all that, and I found a bit of clear acrylic rod for the mount. So all in all, we're not looking too bad. So all I need to do now is just turn the camera around and bid you farewell. We'll do that. So guys, that's the latest update on the Harrier, which is update number 3. I think the kit's starting to come together now. It's certainly starting to look like a Harrier GR.3. Well, to me it is. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's been great fun.
I mean, the actual buddy build's been great fun as well. Some fantastic work out there on the Facebook group and also on YouTube with some really nice videos and photos of what people have been doing. So please guys, keep those coming, keep the photos up onto the Facebook group, keep the videos coming for those who do them on videos, and show us your great work. My next step is going to be getting this into primer, so I need to have a play around with the camera and figure out how I'm going to put that onto spray booth, because I haven't filmed in spray booth yet, so that's going to be a little challenge. It might mean there's a little delay before my next update comes out. So I think that wraps it up, and all I've got left to say is thank you very much for your kind comments, for those who've subscribed, and I'm going to wish you a good end to the day and say happy modelling as always. Bye.